This short video presents the history of the Bells of St Mary's, Eversley in Hampshire. The tower was rebuilt with the rest of the church between 1724 and 1735 by John James, a pupil of Sir Christopher Wren. Just before Charles Kingsley came to St Mary's as rector in 1842, two of the then three bells were replaced by one. This transaction is noted in the churchwarden's accounts. The new bell was cast by Thomas Mears of London in 1841. The other bell was cast by Henry Knight of Reading in 1622. The idea of adding additional bells was not a new one. In a local newspaper report on the opening of the Great Village Pageant of 1919, there appears this: "The clanging of the two bells, reminder that if sufficient surplus of funds remain after the Kingsley Hall has been built, the belfry awaits a further addition of bells to make the merry chimes which festive occasions require." At the end of 1982, the rector, Michael Perry, pointed out that 1985 would be the 250th anniversary of the tower, and that this might be a suitable time to restore the bells. An appeal was launched at the parish AGM in April 1983. Progress was slow until the offer of a parishioner, Jack Barker, to give two bells in memory of his mother and father provided an incentive. The donations were called in and invested, and fundraising began in earnest. Grants were also given by the Sharp Trust, the Leck Trust, and the Winchester and Portsmouth Diocesan Guild of Church Bell Ringers. The order for a new frame to hold 6 bells, 2 new bells, and renovation of the 2 existing bells was placed with the Whitechapel Bell Foundry on the 19th of April 1985. May 1985 saw the beginnings of an Eversley band of ringers. Initially a dozen or so received instruction in Yateley on Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. May also saw the lowering of the 2 bells and their removal to Whitechapel. 2 new bells, the 3 and 5 of the 6, were cast at Whitechapel on the 11th of July. The 2 older bells, the 4 and the tenor of the 6, were fitted with new cannon retaining headstocks at the foundry. The 4 bells were rung for the first time on Thursday evening, 3rd of October 1985. This marked the end of what had been the original project. It was now that, most unexpectedly, 2 more bells were given to complete the ring of 6. Jack Barker tragically lost his wife, Ivy. He had already given the 3 and the 5 of the 6. He now gave another, the 2, in memory of his late wife. Joan McNaughton gave the treble in memory of her parents and sister. She also gave the ladders as a permanent means of access to the bells. The bells and the work of restoration were dedicated to God by the Right Reverend Michael Mankettalo, 2nd Bishop of Basingstoke, on Sunday the 16th of February 1986. St Mary's Eversley has an active band of bell ringers and also regular visiting ringers from St Peter's Yateley. We teach bell ringing and now have a sophisticated bell ringing simulator connected to the bells. So how does bell ringing actually work? Let's take a look. There are 2 strokes, the hand stroke and the back stroke. The bell might be much heavier than the ringer, but because it stores energy and is balanced, it takes very little effort to pull it and make it turn through 360 degrees. The bell comes to rest using a device called a stay, which enables it to remain set for ringing. Bell ringing is a fascinating hobby, suitable for all ages 9 to 99. If you would like to learn to ring bells at St Mary's Eversley, then please do get in touch with us. We'd be delighted to teach you. You can find the contact details on the St Mary's Eversley website at www.stmaryseversley.org.uk/teams/bell-ringers.php. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook too.